Welcome back to ALW Collectibles. And today, this is a special video for me. I grew up watching this man. I was a big fan of professional wrestling throughout the 80s and 90s. The man, the icon, the myth, Terry Gene Bollea, aka the immortal Hulk Hogan. And this is a really fun video. I'm looking forward to doing this one for everybody. I did put a lot of extras in here. Things that didn't come with them, just for display purposes right now. With the plethora of Hulk Hogan figures available on the market and the different belts that he worn over the years, I thought this would be a nice little display to show people and to do this video. Up front, for informational purposes, I'm not exactly sure which Hulk Hogan this is. It was given to me by my son. It came out of a multi-pack, and I haven't been able to identify which pack it came out of. So I just wanted to put that one out front. I'm not sure off the top of my head. Although he does have the newer style Winged Eagle belt versus the old one. So that should be a little bit of a clue on that one. I just haven't really been able to narrow it down myself. So hopefully somebody in the comments can for me. I would appreciate it. Having said that, these belts don't come with him, but he did hold them in his career. You know, 6-time WWE, WWF World Heavyweight Champion. 6-time WCW World Heavyweight Champion. Another WWE belt right there. WWF, I should say. Tag team titles. He's held several NWA belts, AWA belts. And yeah, I'll be honest, I was a Hulkamaniac back in the day. I was a huge fan. Still am to this day. Sad to hear about his death last year. It was, pretty big for sports entertainment in general because he helped build what wrestling became. Having put all that aside, let's take a look at this figure. Little backstory on the Hulkster himself. Of course, born August 11th, 1953. Sadly passed away July 24th, 2025. He made his professional wrestling debut August 9th, 1977. And retired January 27th, 2012. And mine has a standing problem with this figure. One thing I noticed right away with this was the angle of the boots on mine is kind of weird because it kind of offsets him no matter how you do it. He won't stand perfectly vertical. And then the skin color tone is a little bit different from most of the other figures. That's another reason I put all those in the background so you can see those. But having said that, he does come with this headband accessory, which is removable. It does say Hulkamania on it. And he came with the belt. And that does come off. This, of course, being the Winged Eagle. That review will be coming up on my channel shortly. This is the newer style Winged Eagle belt. The older one's a lot more chunky and a lot more blocky. And this is, of course, the figure we are looking at, the Hulkster himself. In his traditional red and yellow. He's got his blonde hair and sideburns and mustache. And is really not over analyzing anything on this figure. It looks really good. You got the Terry Eugene face. It looks really good with the face sculpt. You can tell the hair was added on separately onto the mold. One thing I noticed though is the paint on the legs is kind of an offset color to the rest of the tights. Almost said abdomen. Wow. Sculpting on the figure looks really good. It's really tight. It really defines everything. Articulation. Head will go around and apparently up and down. Wow. I'd never noticed that before. That's good. Shoulders. In and out. Bicep. Elbow. Wrist. Waist. You can do the big boot. And the leg drop. And you can do back boot, which is actually pretty impressive for this figure. Knee bend is tight. And the knee pad stays on the lower part of the leg. Boot will turn around the calf. And front and back tiltage. That's pretty much it with this figure. For reviews for the figures, I don't try to overdo it, so this is not really a long review, but it is fun. Again, I was a big wrestling fan for many, many years. So, to be able to do a review like this for me is really exciting. See, the way he looks here, I kind of think this is more like the WCW days. So let's see, will this work? Let's see how that looks on him. If it'll snap up. There we go. Hey, that actually looks pretty cool. That looks really cool. Nice, nice. That looks really cool. So, I do the Undisputed, but unfortunately mine's so old it's broken. But you can still put that around his waist and hold it. Oh, really cool. Really nice. He does not want to stand on his display stand. So this is the first, basic wrestling review. It kind of looks like a basic figure, more or less, to me. Because if you look at the designs of some of these other ones, they just look a little bit different. There's no articulation on the top of the thigh. So. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to knock it. It looks really cool. I'm going to put the headband back on him. My luck, I'll forget to do that, and I'll lose it. Put a belt over his shoulder. Well, fine. Then don't hold your belt. Yeah. So, if anybody can actually identify which figure this is, I would appreciate it, because I want to know. Other than that, this has been ALW Collectibles. If you like what you see, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you wish. Comments are always welcome. I want to say thank you to all the channel subscribers. I appreciate it very much. Many more videos coming your way. Both wrestling, figurines, Transformers, Power Rangers, G.I. Joe. I got a plethora still to go. But his other arm won't hold that. Oh, actually, there we go. Yeah. This has been ALW Collectibles. I'm going to get ready for another review, and the Hulkster's going to get ready to defend his now dual championship. You all have a good day.